Welcome to the Betting University. Today in this webinar, we are going to show you exactly how to make risk-free, tax-free, easy income. Seriously guys, it is so easy, I only wish more people knew about it. I began doing this in my final year of university and the amount it helped was incredible. The only regret that I have was, why did I not start sooner? Anyways guys, we are going to show you a demonstration video of exactly how this process works and hopefully you can see exactly how simple and easy it is. If you have any questions during the webinar, please feel free to ask us. Our job at the Betting University is to make match betting as easy and understandable as possible for all of you guys. Thank you. Coral are offering us £20 in free bets when you place a bet of £5. By using the method of match betting, we should be able to make a profit of around £15. The first thing you want to do is qualify for the free bet. To do this, we need to place a bet of £5 with Coral. So, let's start by opening an account with Coral. Click on the first promo link that we have given below, which will take you to the Coral website. Next, what we want you to do is register and create an account by clicking on Join Now. Once you have done this, you need to deposit £5 into your Coral account. The first thing I want you to do is set the odds to decimals by going to the top of the page and clicking decimals. You now need to open a Betfair account using the second promo link. There is no need to deposit money in there just yet. As you can see, it's pretty simple, just fill in all your personal details. Now you want to go back onto the Betting University website and click on the Qualify step for the next set of instructions. The next step for us is to find a match for us to bet on. We need to find an event with odds of 1.5 or greater by using the Odds Matcher software, which is located on the left-hand side tab. This is our odds matching tool that we will be using. The first thing to do is clear filters so it refreshes the software. You then need to click on the tab that says All Bookmakers and select Coral. Then you need to click on the filter icon. Just make sure horse racing and football is selected and that all market types are selected. Make sure Coral is selected in the bookmaker section. Then click on Limit Exchange and select Betfair only. Then click on Minimum Odds. For this offer, minimum odds will be 1.5. Then click on Limit Time Frame and move the bar from now to 12 hours to find a game for today. We then want to find a bet that is high up on the list but as close to 1.5 as possible so that we do not need to have so much money in our Betfair account, and it will also help us find a low qualifying loss. I am going to pick this one, 425 Perth, which is a horse racing event, and the bet is going to be on Flying Angel to win. The back odds are 1.83 with Coral, and the late odds are 1.85 with Betfair. Now we need to go back onto the Coral website and then find the bet. So for my bet, I'm going to click on horse racing and then Perth 425 and then Flying Angel at odds of 1.73. The odds on the bookmaker may sometimes be slightly different to the odds on the odds matcher tool, but don't worry about that just yet. We need to find the game on Betfair, so load up your Betfair account. Make sure you're on the exchange market, which is at the top of the page. So to find my bet, I'm going to click on horse racing, then Perth 425, and then select Flying Angel. Now this is a lay bet, so we want to select the odds in the pink column. Once you have found both games on the bookmaker websites, We now need to work out what we need to put on each game so we don't make a loss, regardless of the outcome. To do this, we need to go back onto the Odds Matcher software and then click on the small calculator on the right. On the calculator, we need to select normal, change the bookmaker stake to £5. This is the money that we were going to bet on Coral. The calculator will automatically put in the back and lay odds that are on the Odds Matcher software, but sometimes the odds may update, so make sure you check them against the bookmakers. The lay odds on Betfair are 1.8, but on our calculator it says 1.85, so the odds have been updated, therefore we need to change to 1.8. The back odds have changed to 1.73, so just change that. Always leave the lay commission as it is and press calculate. The calculator will work out the lay stake, which on here is £4.94. This is the figure that goes on your Betfair stake, and your liability, this is the amount you need in your Betfair account. It also works out that you will make a small loss on this bet of 30 pence. This means whatever outcome happens on the bet, win, lose or draw, we will make a loss of 30p. But don't worry, because this is only a qualifying bet. Our profit will come from the free bet. Now all I'm going to do is to copy the lay stake figure and put it into Betfair, which is £4.94. The odds have changed to 1.84, so I'm just going to go back on the calculator and change that quickly. Because these odds are live, you might find your odds changing rapidly, so make sure you type the right odds in. Now on the left where it shows you £4 and 6 pence, this is your liability and is the amount you need in your Betfair account. I have already deposited earlier, but you can now deposit your money in your Betfair account by clicking on deposit button at the top and confirm bet. We are now going to go onto the Coral website and enter £5 into our stake box and then click place bet. Now the back bet has been placed. Now we just need to wait for the event to finish. As you can see, Flying Angel won the race, so our back bet won £8.64, so profit of £3.64. And on Betfair you can see that our lay bet lost £4.06. So overall we made a small loss of about 42 pence, but we qualified for our free £20 bet. You will be able to see your free bet in the free bet section at the top of the page. We have a free £20 bet. If you haven't received it, just open up live chat and ask them to credit it to your account. Now we cannot just withdraw this money, we have to bet it once before we can withdraw it to our bank accounts. So to do this, go back onto the Betting University website and click free bet. Now this time we want odds of higher than 4.0. The larger the odds, the more you can extract from your free bet. However, take into consideration that the higher the odds, the more you need in your Betfair account. So just like before, click on the Odds Matcher software on the left. Clear filters so it refreshes the software. Go onto the tab where it says All Bookmakers and select Coral. And then click on Filter and make sure football and horse racing are selected. All market types are selected. Scroll down and make sure Coral is selected. Then click on Limit Exchange and select Betfair. Select minimum odds and type 4.0 and click Apply. Just like before, pick any of these bets to bet on. The higher the better. I am going to pick this horse racing bet. The event is Pontefract at 5:10 and we are going to bet on Van Gerwen. We now need to find the bet on Coral. So just like before, click on horse racing, then Pontefract 5:10 and then find the horse which was Van Gerwen. Now we need to find the bet on Betfair. Again, make sure you're on the exchange market. Click on horse racing, find Pontefract at 5:10 and now find Van Gerwen. Remember, we want to place a lay bet with Betfair, which is the pink column. Click on the pink box at 4.3. Now go back onto the odds matcher and click on the small calculator tab. This time, because it's a free bet, we need to select free bet SNR. The back stake is £20 because this is how much free bet we have. Lay odds 4.4, which hasn't changed. The back odds 4.5, which hasn't changed. And leave the lay commission at 5% and then click calculate. Again, this shows you your lay stake, which goes into your Betfair stake, your liability, which is what you need in your Betfair account, and it shows that if the exchange wins or the bookmaker wins, we will make a profit of about £15.29. So just copy the lay stake into your Betfair account, make sure you have all the liability money in your account. Again, the odds have changed, so I'm just going to quickly change that to 4.5 and recopy the lay stake. And then click place bet and confirm bet. Then go onto the Coral website, click on the green tab where it says free bet. Now Coral may give you a free £20 bet or 4 £5 free bets. I've got 4 £5 free bets, so I'm just going to bet on the same bet 4 times with each free bet. So select Van Gerwen, select £5 from the green tab and then place bet. Then repeat this 3 more times to place the whole £20. If you get a free £20 bet, then just put 20 in the stake box and click on the green tab and bet £20. Now, once the bets have settled, you would have made a profit of around £15. If I go onto my Coral account and show you, you can see I won 4 lots of 17.50, which is £70, but we made a loss of £55 and 6 pence on Betfair. The overall profit is £14 and 94 pence, which you can now withdraw into your bank account. Over 2 days, this process must have taken you about an hour to do, and that's because you're doing it for the first time. As you get used to the process, you will see how quickly you can earn some extra money. Just a few extra points before we finish this tutorial. Sometimes, bookmakers may want your ID for verification, so just have it handy. I normally just take a picture of them on my phone so it's easier to send. Secondly, when you first start depositing money into bookmakers, your bank may sometimes put a block on your card because it may pick it up as an unusual transaction. If this occurs, just ring your bank and get the blocks removed.